some brownies. Then we're gonna make some brownies. Okay. Bowl. You got this thing. Got the instructions. We definitely need that. Optional things. We already have the eggs. We need water and also we need oil. So actually, we just climb over here and take a nice focus of that. There we go. There we go. That's the thing. Now what you're gonna do, first of all, now these are the optional things, but this is how you make my patented HyperHimes fudgy brownies. That's what they're called. So here's what you do. First you take your bowl, take your brownie mix and just make sure to get all the dust out. All the dust matters. Trust me, it does. Bonus step for better little things. A little sifted. You gotta make sure that it's nice and flat. Instead of having this huge mountain. Gotta make sure that's flat. Decent. While we're also on that note, we gotta grab something real good. It's gonna help us a lot. Hold the rug. Whisk. This ain't metal, so it won't bend. But it is rubber, so leave that there for now. I'm gonna grab your Crisco oil. Well, this can be like, you know, vegetable oil, it could be canola oil, it could be any type of oil. But you're gonna need this. But first we're gonna fill up the water. I wanna also add an extra step before you do anything. Let's pound this a little bit, make it a little bit more airy. Because once you pour that brownie batter in, you're gonna get bit of chunky parts of the you know, the actual dust itself. So what you want to do, you need to get your little whisk and just, oh, you can also do this to make it flatten a little bit, but you need to get your whisk and just whisk, just like also like little stamp things, little swirls. Just make sure that it's as smooth as it can get, because you need to have these delicious moist brownies in the end. Next we're going to add 1/4 of water. As you can see, it says 1/4 water's there. We're just gonna, nice circular motion, nice circular. Don't want anything to be misadded. Next, according to this little box thing, it says you gotta add 2/3 of a cup of the vegetable oil. Yeah, it's 2/3 just about. Next, you want to pour this in the same circular motion. Make sure you get all the edges that you missed. Now you don't want to batter it yet. You need to make it all soak in there, because now we got to do with 2 eggs. You're gonna be doing the hardest thing by getting eggs while the camera is on one place. By the way, use a paper towel for it, just so it can capture all the stuff. Cracks like that. Be careful. Don't want any shells to go in. If yolk starts to spill, that's all right. Then you grab a better chunk. If it doesn't come out better, then you grab another chunk from inside. By chunk, I mean chunk. Rip it open, and it should be coming out as smooth as one egg. Let's get the other one. Now, sometimes you can do a nice solid crack, but sometimes if you want to be safe, if you want to be safe with your shells, you got to be 100% careful. Both eggs are in. Now it's time for the stirring process. And also, another tip for this, make sure you stir deep and on the sides. You got to get all the powder stirred, all of it. And when I mean all of it, I do indeed mean all of that powder. You got to make these brownies perfect for the whole family. Another tip I like to do is just take this and do a nice little spiral on the side, just so you can scrape all the dust. See, look at that, look at all that dust. Imagine if that wasn't mixed. If it wasn't, then you'd be having like not as tasty brownies. They'd be a little bit more dry. You got to get this whole thing fudgy. Trust me, that thing works for everyone, and anyone can do it. Look how beautiful this looks. It looks nice, smooth, and also chocolatey. Now, another thing that you have to test with this is its thickness. As you can see, this is stirred well and has that nice drooping texture. Not so much drooping as it droops fast, but that nice drooping texture where it just likes to hang off for a nice long while, and you know, just, it's good. Look at this. Yeah. Now this next part is important. You're gonna want to take these and you want to put about half the bag in. pouring what feels like half a bag. Yeah, that's half bag worthy. Put that to the side, and now you must whisk again. I got a new metallic one because turns out the rubber one broke. But this one has a lot more edge, so we'll just mix it all in there and make it all more extra chocolatey. I'm gonna turn on the light. Ooh, look at that. You can see the beauty. Look at that. You can see the chocolate chips coming out. And it looks like a beautiful crescent moon. We're doing 13 by 9, by the way. So, if you have a 13 by 9 pan like this, we're doing metal. So I will tell you the exact time. We're not doing like glass or dark metal. This is just normal metal. You take this little cooking spray, no more canola oil, I guess, and just get an equal distribution and the sides. There we go. Now, put that on top of here, and then put that back because that's now you don't really need much use of that. Now comes the really good part: pouring this. Oh my legend, look at that. Look at that. I don't know the word for it. Look at the thickness of this. Look at the beauty of this. This couldn't be any more beautiful if I tried. Because I'm already trying my best because it's perfect. Now, in the end, you should get something like this. The side, you can see how beautiful it looks and all shiny, and in a pan like this. Our oven is old, but how we still do it is that you want to set this to 350 degrees. So if we turn this up this way, just about. Now down here, quickly. There we go. And what you want to do, take your pan, quickly before it gets any more hot than it needs to be. Get it nice in there, just about the middle. And then you leave it in there for up to 30 minutes. The reason why 30 specific is because since there's chocolate chips in there, it may need to take a bit longer. But for us, it kind of takes a bit faster. But for your normal conventional oven, take about like around 30 to 33 or even 35 minutes. Just make sure to check back in. I'm about to check back in at around maybe around 9:05. So a solid 20 minutes. Basically around that time, I'm gonna turn this on just to be 100. No, I don't. That wastes energy. How am I gonna do this one, you ask? Try that up. Get a bunch of hot air in your face. And would you look at that? Look how beautiful that is. Now, if it's not done, oh, that is definitely, certainly not done. So I'm gonna throw that because you gotta poke a knife through it. So I'm gonna put that back in the oven. And boy, howdy do. It's done. It's been cooked, it's been inside, and now it's ready to serve if you want. There are still 2 optional things we can actually do. First one being this. This is the brownie brittle, or the brittle brownie, whatever it's called. You know, this thing. What I want to do is I want to crush this up into a little nice powder, then sprinkle it all over. That's one of the things I want to do. The next thing, if I open this, I want to take this, use this little grater, and grate it all over the top of the thing. The reason why it's in the refrigerator is because if it's in lukewarm, if it's at warm room temperature, that means when you start to carve it with your little cheese grater thing, your little grater, then it starts going to melt in your hand. It's going to start melting in your hand. And we really wouldn't want that, to be honest, because we need to save all of that chocolate for the brownie. And if you know how to do it, then, you know, you can do it. If you don't, then ask your parents, because they definitely know how to use these tools better than me. But I will show you the finishing product, however. Or maybe I can show you how to do some of this stuff. Literally just started to crunch this up, and honestly how I did it was just something such as simple as using a cup. By putting it in here, just give it a good old grind. Sometimes if you want to, give it a little bit of a shake just to reorganize the pieces. That's dust right there. And then just keep crunching away until you have this nice firm powder that you can sprinkle all over the top of your brownies. The other thing to show, which actually is really hard, I'm gonna turn this on for a minute, is putting this on top of here. Now the reason why it's hard is because I can't multitask holding this, the camera, and shaving. So I'll just do this off camera, and then you'll just see me sprinkling this on top. You should get an outcome that looks like this. Look, this looks so beautiful. Seriously, look at this. It's like a little land of Cocoa. I don't know, it just makes me really happy just to look at this beautiful sight. But now is the last thing that we have to do. Sprinkle this on. And how do we do it? It's simple, just not too much at one time though. Just enough where some powder comes out. Oh, no sir. Some more came out in some parts than the other, but and it's done. The HyperHimes Hyper Crunch Fudge Brownies. Complete. Now, I would love to eat this thing right now, but I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna let you I guarantee you, of course, it's gonna taste amazing. Imagine if it didn't, that'd be really bad. Get out of there, the rest of you. But that's basically how you do it. Or at least that's my way how to make brownies. If you have a way to make brownies, just leave it in the comment section below. As I did it, it's just normal brownie recipe with 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of water, 2/3 cup of any of your oil sorts, you know, vegetable oil, like canola oil, any of the sort, in a 9x13 metal baking pan, around 25-30 minutes about cook time, with half of a bag of chocolate chips inside, cut, shaved Hershey's chocolate bar on top, and also crunched brownie brittle on top as well. So that is my way on how you make brownies. I'm not sure if I can say anything else other than my outro, but I really don't want to just spoil this with my outro. I'm just saying, just look at this. With the beautiful light, take a beautiful gander of this beauty.